This week on MotoMan, Team SRT is prepped and ready as Targa Newfoundland officially kicks off. Previously on MotoMan, we went to school, we met some of the other competitors, we even got some practice in. Now, Targa Newfoundland officially begins and the stages count.
Okay, windows up, guys. You know about the pedestrian.
Yeah, he said 100 points.
Okay, 1.3 kilometers. It's a hard left, long past side road. You're above speed now.
Above speed, okay. Medium left?
No, this is, yeah.
With gravel, thanks to Subarus.
There you go. Then turn K right after church at 3.59. And then right here, coming out, you rejoin the main road. You're way under. You're going to have to pick it up.
I'm too fast, right?
No, you're way slow. It's 3.7, man.
Gladly.
Okay. I'm blind right now.
5 seconds left.
Okay. 3.61, it's a severe left and T. 3.61, severe left and T.
3.61.
Okay.
Stop sign?
No. Okay, at 670 meters, it's turn easy right to leave main road. Followed immediately by easy right to rejoin the main road.
2 easy rights.
2 easy rights. Okay, coming up here, this one.
Right.
Easy right, leave the main road, and then immediately followed by rejoining the main road.
That's interesting.
It is an interesting one, huh?
I'm over. 5 seconds, right?
Yeah, slow down. 160 meters, it's turn square right downhill. Turn square right downhill. Then another square right, almost immediately at the bottom of the hill. And then the flying flip. Speed up. Yeah, we're way slow on that one. Well, this says we're 12 seconds off.
Wow.
Which is still within the margin of error for this, actually. So.
I am. Okay. Well.
Yeah,
What was the margin on that one?
It's 15 seconds for the first day.
Okay. How did it go today?
Today was a learning experience.
The first 6 stages, we were dead on. And we got better as the day went on. First it was like 3 seconds, then it was 2, and then the last one was 1. And then we went into the reverse, number 7, and all of a sudden everything went to hell.
I'm having an issue. I'm reading the book, look up at the computer. I see the time, read the time as distance. So I'll see 1 minute, 20 seconds, and I read 1.2K, basically.
I sat there and set that odometer with you, and I know that it was correct. So I'm going to bet, because I was having some problems today too, the organizers' clocks weren't synced to the ones that ours were synced for.
Also, they changed the route. They shortened the route up so your notes weren't quite right.
It was confusing.
Yeah, so what I suggest you do, there's an inquiry process you can do with the stewards. Talk to your crew, get an inquiry form, you can fill that out.
And we've gone with some super high-tech egg timers.
Okay, then you submit that to the stewards for their review and recommendation.
We're gonna stick these to the dash. 1 counts up, 1 counts down. Hopefully, for Christ's sake, I can keep that straight. And maybe it'll help tomorrow.
Did you leave a little bit in your pocket?
I left a $100 bill in my pocket.
Good.
And you know what happened?
What happened?
Spectators laughed at me. I
Why
went
is that?
long straight, first stage, 20 miles an hour.
Yeah, but there's a time and a place to leave the money in
They
your pocket.
think I'm a moron now because of you.
Hey, if the shoe fits,
we've identified our issues.
We're working towards it.
I like this. I feel like I'm in a group hug environment.
You know, it's not an infallible system, and for you guys in touring especially, it's critical that those clocks are right because you don't have any margin for error at all. We can go faster, so if I feel there's something wrong, I tell Ralph, just go faster, we'll clean it. But you've got every second all the way through. You've got to be accurate.
Yeah.
So, tough day, tough day.
Yeah, he's headed out on the town to eat, drink, and be merry, and I'll be merry with the route book for the rest of the night.
Just outside the city of Gander, as it happens, we're here on an incredibly important date, September 11th. 10 years ago today, America's spirit was challenged. Many US-bound European flights were grounded at a former military base here in Gander. The population swelled from 10,000 to 17,000 in one day. Instead of turning a blind eye, Gander fed them, entertained them, and opened their homes for 3 tumultuous days. As we tear through their roads, this is the kind of hospitality we're finding throughout Newfoundland.
MotoMan, come here. What, Patch?
I'm gonna learn you something about Targa. Walk with me.
You're gonna learn me something.
Walk with me. Walk with me. Remember I told you a little lesson about Targa? Leave a little change in your pocket?
So far, C note in my pocket.
No change.
Okay.
No change.
Okay.
Okay.
Patch, this is half a Lotus.
Lesson number 2 about Targa. It's not just about leaving change in your pocket, okay? It's about overcoming adversity. You want to hear a story? These guys dropped the valve yesterday. Pretty much you'd think these guys are out of contention. Not so. They shipped an engine from God knows where, Timbuktu, I don't know where they got it, Toyota motor.
With a Lotus ECU.
Stripped the other motor, took all the stuff off, put it on this motor, got it in the car. Guys wrenched on it all night long, got it running for the first stage this morning. They're back in the game. How about that? That's the spirit of Targa.
We're going into stage 1 of day 2, which is actually the first day that we're really scored. And we just got a last-minute change. Flying finish has been moved to instruction 6, and that makes us shorter by how long?
Quite a bit, actually. I'd already been shortened once, and now it's shortened another 1.5 kilometers.
Is this the one shortened by the funeral?
Yeah. Well, no, this was one that wasn't. The funeral's later in the day. That was shortened later in the day. This one, I don't know why it was shortened. That was done kind of correction way before the funeral.
See, now this is the beauty of Targa. Not only do you not know the roads you're going on, you don't know if you're going to get a funeral, you don't know if you're going to get pedestrians in the road, you don't know if you're going to get good-looking women.
You don't know, see, you don't know anything, and even this one, we wouldn't have, if we hadn't talked to the people ahead of us.
Thank you to Team Flying Miata and Zach Bowman for giving us this heads up. Stage card.
Go. 73 kilometers an hour average, keep that in mind. "500 meters, you've got to turn K left. It's into the second driveway."
To a driveway?
Yeah. 500.
Driveway?
Yeah, driveway.
Meters.
Slow down.
This is the driveway?
This is it. Second driveway right here.
Second driveway. What kind of guy opens up this driveway? A church. It's not a driveway,
130 meters. 130 meters. Crest, turn, easy left. Okay, 1 kilometer. You're going to go over a bridge. There's a crest, a bridge. This is a take care because you're going into a T right after the bridge.
T right after the bridge?
Be careful, I think it's into the water if we miss this one. 2.85, that turn is happening. So you're going to see a crest slightly before 2.85, and then you're going to go over a bridge and take a T right.
See the bridge.
So crest, careful, don't jump.
T right?
T right. Okay, no instructions for 2 kilometers. Apparently that's the flying finish now. So just keep it even. We're right on 0. Actually, you want to a little bit under, I think.
A little bit under?
A little bit under, yeah.
I'm going like 40 miles an hour right now.
Keep it around here. That's our safe bet.
Okay, copy. So that's -2 right now, -2 seconds.
Right.
This is hard, keeping under.
It is.
roads are begging for the Targa speeds. Yeah. Watching that timer thing falls under the heading of watch pot, never boils.
That's right. 100 meters, hard right, long, declining radius. And then into flying finish, so start bringing your... Probably good speed right here. Keep it in pitch, don't drop too bad. Now, speed up. Good. Nice, excellent.
Spot on, baby. I love these service stops. Only in Newfoundland can you get homemade ice cream and homemade socks all in one place.
You know, we hit a new problem today.
A new problem?
A new problem. In a race, we're going too fast. I spend half my time telling Brandon to slow down.
You know, that's funny. Over in the Dodge Pavilion, we're having the same problem.
Really?
Yes.
That's curious with a 392 V8 under the hood.
Yeah, I would say it's a bigger problem for me than it is you. We have that car is 475 horsepower out of the box. It's killing me not to do 120, 130, 140.
Because you can, easily.
Yes, you can, yeah. And the testing we did back in Michigan was 140 miles an hour.
Yeah. Not 56 kilometers.
How are you doing it?
Self-restraint. Dan saying, slow down, you're too fast, slow down.
That's all.
We typically approach a stop with 30 seconds to kill.
So for the avoidance of doubt, Grand Touring is more of a time attack, more of an autocross. And Targa is just attack.
Sure.
Today was a problem, wasn't it?
Yeah, there was a lot of straight, a lot of just kind of cruise control type
and they
driving.
were stunning too.
Oh, it was gorgeous, yeah.
Around the water, and it's just long straights with kind of sweeping turns.
Yep.
That, I will say I did get a reprieve though.
Yeah?
Yeah, so there was a car off on the second stage, second long stage.
Ooh. And we got to that car, MotoMan says, oh my God, there's a car. I said, stop. He stopped, I ran back, put a triangle out, and I was looking at the car and there's nobody in it. It's like 20 feet off the road in a bunch of wet grass.
You did the right thing. When you see a car off the road like that, if you don't see an okay sign, you need to stop and make sure they're okay.
Yeah.
Generally what you want to do on the start line is check and see 2 or 3 cars ahead of you, who they are, know who they are, and those are the guys you're responsible for.
You know, and I run back, and the marshals way up around the corner are just going, go, go. And I was like, okay. So we got in the car, tried to buckle up as quickly as I could, and then just took off.
We're like, okay, we got to get our time back. So I cheerfully made up our time.
Well done, well done.
Touched 120 on one of those. Legally.
Kilometers an hour.
Kilometers an hour. Yeah. Actually, no, 120 miles an hour. Yeah, Judy, hopefully you don't see this.
It is a busy night. It is a busy night. We have a great car show every night, and Gander is always one of the most popular ones.
Distance running, competitive cycling, and motorsports all have one thing in common.
Endurance competitions that benefit selected charities.
The Targa Newfoundland, they take the integration with charities to a whole nother level.
Been around the event for 5 years, but this is my 3rd year on the road. On the starting line, I put the numbers in the clock that sets off the light to send the cars on their way. I'm a board member with the Autism Society of Newfoundland Labrador, and I've been a board member for the past 4 years. I actually have like really high functioning autism. That's kind of why I like the numbers on the start lines, because it's pretty intense. All the cars have numbers, and then they're all going in at like 1430, 1430, 30, 15, 1530. So it's all a numbers game pretty much. And I like to think of it like I got a stage commander who makes all the decisions, makes all the calls. I got a radio person who communicates for me, and I'm just sort of numbers in the middle. I don't really want the radio guy's job because he's got way too much coming at him to figure out what time to go, and then he got to relay it. And I like all these drivers that are doing the challenge, they're doing the Autism Fundraising Challenge, and all that money benefits autism. As well, the gala on Saturday night, there's a silent auction and a full auction. That money all goes towards the Autism Society as well. It kind of connects me. I love the race, the Targa itself. It's really fun, and the week on the road's really great times. Even just a few minutes ago, like I get hungry, I turn around, it's like I got a sandwich, it's like I'm well looked out to, you know? I got no worries.
Turns. On a perfectly manicured racetrack, your mission is to take the straightest line all the way through, the apex. But on a rally stage, 2 things are different. Number 1, you've never seen the road before, and number 2, you don't know what's around the corner. So the mission changes. The center line all the way through.
I gotta do some driving.
I can't believe people are going to screaming down the main screen.
100 meters, hard right.
Gander, man! That was awesome!
That is my favorite stage of the whole route.
You didn't say anything about that back in
Michigan. It's magic.
Magic is, well, it's craziness.
Yeah, you can blow stop signs, you can kiss fire hydrants, you can wave at babies. It's awesome.
I trained for this all my life growing up in New York City.
They love motorsports. They love to see these cars. You don't never see these cars in action. You see them on TV, you see them in magazines, but to see them truly ripping through towns,
and that,
I think
you didn't
it's
hold
cool.
back. You were, how fast were you going?
It's the first time I think that stage has ever been zeroed in the dry, I think. And Viper did not, we changed the setup and it has come alive. It is just loving these streets. Everyone thinks it doesn't do well in these tight roads and it's loving it.
Who's that guy, the suspension whisperer that worked on my car?
That's Matt Benarowitz and Eric Cushing.
Matt and Eric, thank you from Gander on the bottom of my heart.
I've got my open road, I can see the sky. Got my Challenger, you know the reason why. Gonna drive my life, go for some living.
That car must be awesome.
It works. I mean, with the real tight stuff, especially Gander in the neighborhood there, it's awesome. You know, basically, I would just not brake for any of the corners, and I'd go through the corners at about my average speed.
So you have truly earned your company's name, Flying Me On.
Yes.
From the many, but I won't settle. Less than a penny of that MOPAR ride.
Square left to T, right here.
Yeah, let the others do the talking when they hear my heavy and they see me coming in my MOPAR ride.
What's the word of the day?
Oh, brakes.
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 I don't think I got the memo. You're supposed to go fast, not slow.
Well, you know, and that's the idea. Who needs brakes anyway, right? Yeah. You know, it's a race, but no, we had some serious issues with brakes.
Really, what happened?
Weight of the car, speed. You know, it's a really heavy car compared to some of these other ones here, so.
We're still running stock brakes too.
Okay.
So that's one of the issues.
You gotta change the brakes. It's part of the thing.
We avoided setting the brakes on fire this year.
Really?
Last year on this very stage, the very last Gander where you run twice, set the brakes on fire. There were flames. So that didn't happen this year, so we're already ahead.
Square left, don't cut. Probably good speed right here. Don't drop. Yeah. Speed up. Good. Nice. Excellent.
Coming up on MotoMan, the speeds increase and the stages, they get much more difficult.
I feel like I got chipmunk cheeks.
You do?
Like I'm storing nuts for winter.
A lot of gravel.
Yeah.
Didn't expect that.
A lot of the four-wheel drive cars come in ahead of us and they just throw the stuff down. They're like marbles. So
I think we need to penalize them.
yeah, I think we do.
Yes.
Let's go slash our tires. What do you think?
Do it now.
See you.
Well, there's one other thing I kind of want to confess today. Stupid on my part, but last night at dinner, the famous Rob Pacione, he was not the driver of Kermit. He convinced me that I should take this off, the little scopolamine patch that keeps me from puking at high speeds, going around corners. So I did. And by the third stage, I was puking my guts out.
Really?
That long transit in the beginning of the day, I just had to tell MotoMan, please pull over. I pity the poor guy whose house I did in front.
He may be a doctor, but no medical advice from that Pacione dentist.
No.
All he knows how to do is drill your teeth.
Yeah, but this is almost too pretty to damage, you know? I mean.
Who said anything about damaging it?
It's over a crest, into a square left at a T.
What's this? It's a squiggly line and 3 lines over it.
The ocean.
Pacione, you drive like a girl.